So these past couple of days, I've been rewatching Blue Lock just for the hell of it. I love it. Of course I'm going to. And one thing that I love to see, I can't, of course, watch the second season on Hulu. It's not on Hulu, so of course I'm gonna watch it on anything else. And I love the second season. Now, one thing that I find kind of funny is that, like, it proved, they themselves proved, like, Say's point. I call him Say, his name is Sai. That's the one with the red hair, like the big brother Itoshi, that dude, right? The thing is that, like, they proved their own point, you know what I mean? Hold on, spoilers. Before I go any further, there's gonna be some spoiling. You have been warned. Spoilers for those who don't know, and I'm about to get ahead into it because I read the manga. I already warned you. Say said y'all are ass, y'all amount to nothing, and your goals are like so limited, they're to the bottom of the barrel. Y'all will go nowhere in life. Y'all should just quit now. There's no point in me playing alongside y'all. He said that to the U20 group. The U20 group. The under 20 group that Japan already had, he said that to them. He literally amounted them to nothing but shit. And you know what's sad? They proved this point in the manga. Once we get like past the Neo League, like I said, I added spoiler warning. When we get past the Neo League, that's like the extra cutting. When Ego said that if you already get disqualified, you're like no longer able to play, he meant that shit. So what happens, of course, if you watch the second season and read the manga, the U20 team loses against Blue Lock's team. They get absorbed by Blue Lock. And what happens is that those players play with the Blue Lock team now, and they went through the whole Neo League alongside the Blue Lock players. And at the end, if you didn't make the 26 like numbers that Ego had by scoreboard, you were booted out of Blue Lock. Only two of the fuckers from the U20 team I could think of right now, IQ and Sendo, are the only two who made it past that level. Hold everything. Also, another moment, I found out that there actually is one other character. It's Fukaku, the fucker that played goalie in the U20 game. Out of the whole team, him, IQ, and Sendo are the only three. The only three. And this was a whole team. And some people are gonna be like, well, it was subjective to like maybe Ego's ideals or oh, they didn't like you know what I mean? Because here's what the case was. They all had the chance, or at least had somewhat of a chance to fight, you know what I mean? Of course, some shine more than others. They were picked to go up against each other in the games, like in the Neo League, right? Like German Strata against France Strata and all that. You know, that's what I'm talking about, right? The Masters chose certain boys to go out there and play. In their eyes, if you didn't do well or do what they expected or what the fuck ever, then you just weren't playing. You just didn't have that chance to shine. Or if you shined like a little bit like Itagashi did, then you did your best, but your best wasn't the best that they were looking for. You know what I mean? And it's okay. Take that L. But my point still stands. They were trash. Just as Say said. And that's why Blue Lock's gonna stay forever. I don't know why what the fuck his name is trying to fucking keep it, like, to let it go. You see it's racking in sales. You see it's doing good progress. And you see the merchandise that they're now selling. You see how many people were cheering for Isagi at the end of the Neo League when they were on all that? Did you see that? And you mean to tell me you still want to get rid of Blue Lock? What's his name? Bashuda. He looks like Kaiser's dad. This guy. Yes, they proved Say's exact point. Y'all were ass. Y'all didn't grow, and y'all didn't amount to anything in his eyes. And it's sad to see because literally, only two of them that I could think of, IQ and Sendo, are the only two I could think of that actually made it past that point and are still actively in the manga right now alongside the Blue Lock kids. Damn.